Sports Night Amplified with Andile on Metro FM. Monday through Friday, 6 to 7 p.m. Game over.
Thank you so much to Touch. He does it again between 3 and 6. Tomorrow, you can catch the touchdown. The entire team. Really appreciate you, man. I love what you do. I'm excited today, and I hope you can hear the excitement in my voice. I'm not very good at getting excited, but I hope you can hear the excitement in my voice because we've got guests in the studio. And it's some of my favorite people that are here with me. And we're going to give them the hour. We're going to celebrate with them. We're going to celebrate them. I'm excited to have them, to host them. It's been a promise, long awaited. And finally, they're here. I'm a huge supporter. I'm a huge fan. And that's one of the biggest things about me is that I'm a fan of most of the things that I get to talk about here today. And I'm a fan of these guests that are here today. So I can't wait for it. It's 9 after the hour 6 on the Mighty Metro FM. Let me lay the ground for my guests. They'll be here in just a few. Let's take a break. There's just that December feeling even in the studio. The Sundowns ladies are here. We've got, I think I saw Ncube, I saw Dlamini, I saw Ramalepe, and the coach, Jerry Shabalala, is also here. They're going to be in the studio. They've got 3 trophies with them. I've never seen the other one, the big one, the Champions League one. It's here in the studio. Hey, the champion, I surprised them with Unati Nkai, who's in the studio now. So they're busy with Unati at the moment, taking photos with Unati, and they're singing with Unati. It's a blast in the studio. So it's just really amazing. Timmy, come right in. The champs are here. Come on, Malcolm, let's hear it. The champs are here. Let it not be quiet when the champs are here. Yeah, the champs are here. No movie. What's that up? Hey, the champs are here. Okay, the coach is sitting, Andy. The coach is sitting. Bring Andile some headphones on this side here as well. It's 13 after the hour 6 on the Mighty Metro FM. We're always abusing him on the phone. And I promise, Jerry, that you will come through. I said when you win it. Which one is this? What's the big one?
The big one, that's
the Champions League.
Yeah, but the big one is this one.
No, that one's the big one, Chief.
Hollywood is the big one.
Hey, is that the big one?
That's the big one. This is the big one.
To get that.
If you don't win this one, you don't go and play Kosafa. Yeah, like I.
Oh, it's a beautiful trophy, though. I think this might just be better than the men's. But I love that one.
Yeah,
that's the Champions League trophy.
I'm seeing that.
Yeah, no, I love it. No, this is a beautiful trophy. This, if you live right now on our Facebook, you can take a look at it. The trophies are all here, and we'll be posting this later as well. I love this one. It's so beautiful. Coming to Mamelodi Sundowns again, coming back home. It's such a beautiful trophy, guys. Congratulations, and then the last one here is obviously this is the Fair Play team at the Champions League as well. Where's the other one? Nishile. An English trophy.
I speak with this.
Sundowns ladies are here. Rama?
Sure.
Oshap. Why about to know about Suila? What's it lots of how? Hey, what about Suila? What's it lots of how?
Coach.
Can I take sa?
Ay, give me a bor.
Or can you do something?
I don't know, but the fans are here for you guys. Give us something.
Andile, what a year it's been for you.
Yeah.
What a year.
Yeah.
And for it to end like this, and I know you've been high and up and down with emotions, with a lot of things. Look at you now.
It's God. I think my teammates and my coaches, the team Mamelodi Sundowns, has done an incredible job in creating a beast out of me, and I can go anywhere and I will still be the person that I am because of the people that I live at home, which is Mamelodi Sundowns. I'm thankful actually to everybody. Firstly, Sanbonani.
Hey.
Ngibulisa wonke umuntu emakhaya. For me, it hasn't been an easy one, but also a very nice one. You must understand when God places things along your way, He wants you to discover yourself, for you to grow, for you to become or unleash the beast that's in you. Everybody has that beast in them. You just have to be reminded. Sometimes you are pulled aside so that you understand who you are, and so that you can perform to the best of your abilities where he wants you to perform.
Did you doubt yourself at any point? Did you feel like you had to prove yourself all over again?
Not really. No, I've worked extremely hard. Individually, I've worked extremely hard. There were times in which I knew that I needed to, go out and train. When was it? COVID year?
2019.
Yeah, when, everybody was at home. I was jogging. I was doing a whole lot of things. I was preparing for that day when they said, okay, we can come out now and play. So I know what I am capable of. I work extremely hard as an individual. Once upon a time, I was very young, where I didn't have like a lot of experience. Now I'm a bit experienced. I work hard. I know what I'm capable of, but also I have a room where I know I still need to improve. I'm not perfect. I'm not superwoman, but I make sure that I perform to the best of my ability.
You're a better woman than me. You really are. I don't know what to say to you. Because what you've done, no men's team, no team in South Africa, Southern Africa has been able to do. The things that you've collected, the silverware that you've collected, the gap that you've left between you and those that are your opposition. You've done exceptionally well for yourself and for the team and for the country as far as women's football is concerned.
Emotional, man. First thing first, let me greet your listeners back at home. Yeah, look, Andile, it wasn't enough or me being clever or me being knowing almost everything. But, credit must go to the girls. Credit must go to the management of Mamelodi Sundowns, the support that they given to me. Luckily enough, earlier this morning I was speaking to the chairman. The chairman has been there for me. At some point, I remember there were a few decisions that had to be made. And he stood by me. He said, Coach, I believe in you. Whatever that you want to do, let us do it. If it's going to benefit the team, let us do it. And look, here we are today. We achieve whatever that we have achieved. But like I said earlier on, I couldn't have done it alone. There's a technical team. There's players. There's everybody. There's groundsmen at Mamelodi Sundowns. There's administrators at Mamelodi Sundowns that are supporting us. And all of this happens because of the support that they given to us. And the belief that they believe in us to say, look, this team is capable of anything, and also big credit must go to the girls. They've worked extremely, extremely hard.
And we're going to give them their credit, and I think they deserve it. I'm going to go to Rama, I'm going to go to Andile, and the entire team. I think they deserve their credit, but I want to talk to the one person who, every time you get an opportunity to speak, and I have you on this show a lot, every time you get an opportunity to speak, you give it to everybody else. So I want to give it to you today. I want you to know that I think you've done well, that I think you're an amazing man in what you've done and what you've sacrificed in your personal life, because I know what that is, in order to be able to fulfill this dream, in order to be able to say, I want to do this. Many would say you're a good enough coach that you can, go to different divisions of the men's team and do it, but there's something about you that says you're carrying this cross. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you, Mjerara. So accept it when I say you have done well.
Yeah, finally, Andile, I would accept. I know some of the hours that I've put behind the work. I think the year 2021, at some point at Goalkeeper Securities, they would also ask, it's 2 a.m. and you're still in the office. So for us to be where we are today, it's the hard work.
Treble.
I needed to put the extra work, just to see to it that the team, it becomes what it is today. And the hard work that I've put, the extra hours that I've put, and I'm glad to go to they are paying off today. It's the second treble, and very, very proud.
No one can say that. A treble that includes continental football, not just, local football, continental football. Yeah. Look,
Andile, you need to put extra hours. You need to watch lots of football. You need to be crazy about football. When people look at me when I started with Mamelodi Sundowns, some people they thought, "What lo muntu akaphilanga kahle la ekhaya." The manner in which I watch football on TV, you won't believe. When you come to my place all the time when you switch on the TV, it's on the football channel. So it says a lot. It says a lot to say one needs to improve as a coach. You can't always be on the same level. And for one to improve, you need to learn from the other coaches who are way above. I I watch a lot of first team games. I watch a lot of Man City games. At some point, I was talking to Coach Rulani.
It's Sports Not Amplified with Andile. Right?
With Andile.
Somebody else whose name is Andile felt the pain and not me. Please send us your WhatsApp voice notes on 060-552-7303. You were still talking to me about we've got if you're just joining us, by the way, we've got the entire of Sundowns here. We've got Rama Lebo First Touch. I'm sure le move there's some common nickname up and First Touch Neymar wonke apelelera
Coach Mpicha Mosquito.
Ucha mosquito. Coach Wombiza mosquito.
Akadli umuntu ambona ungakanani.
I wish I could describe how small you are.
Ngathi intambo ze-speaker.
But you were talking a little bit earlier about the cohesiveness at Timin. So you and Coach Rulane, the first team, men's team, you guys do sit and exchange ideas and, with the TD as well, I can imagine, or sporting directors of the team to figure out like a way that Sundowns plays throughout the teams?
Yeah, not that much, but we do have that particular time whereby I always go to his office and ask for a couple of few advice, And as I was saying earlier on, I remember the game where they were playing Shell Helix Cup. I think they were playing against Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah, they went while the coaches there was still three of them. Hence I'm saying I watch a lot of football. And the game that we just played recently against Asfa, it took me back to that. When it was in the middle of the game, then when I looked the way Asfa was approaching that game, that's when I've realized that I remember one other day watching Kaizer Chiefs play Mamelodi Sundowns at FNB Stadium. This is what Coach Rulani and the other coaches did. So immediately I had to adapt to that tactic of Asfa. And when you look, it's way back, 3-4 years back, and if you watch football more often, those things, they will come back, they will reflect, and eventually it reflected. My bad. And I had to immediately switch Tolagele to play as a right winger and take Ramalipe play more as a right back. But that's when we are in rest defense, and when we attack, Rama would become as a right wing, and it goes back to saying,
what is Rama's position? For you, what do you think is her best position? If you were to say you're picking an 11 that doesn't move, where do you put her?
Rama, she's good offensively. Rama, she will give you anything that you want offensively.
You think she's good offensively? I've seen her being used more defensively than offensively.
Offensively, Rama will
right fullback.
Yeah,
she attacks. She will give whatever coach is saying. Whatever coach is saying is true. She's very skillful, and today I think it's time where I tell you also, Rama, you are an incredible player. You have speed, and you have this confidence in you that nobody actually understands. Even the way she speaks, she can combine a team team spirit ingaba khona ngenxa ya the way akhuluma ngakho.
Umuntu omncane ongaka.
Yeah.
You should see her.
She's a positive soul.
But I mean, I guess you're right. You're more of an attacking player because ahona umuntu ogabethang first touch yela ali defender atle.
Now I'm not like a defender, but I think Osala Kilodlala defensive is why it was because Balibe literally pays to cover up at the back and also assist going forward. But now I was a attacking midfielder.
And is that your favorite position?
Yeah.
Even though you win?
No, I can't know. Karata winger no. Na be there on the side.
Let's talk about that moment because I couldn't believe it, and people had seen you at the World Cup. I think most of South Africans, we're still trying to get people to get involved in women's football, to watch the Hollywood bits, to follow it. But the World Cup, what it does, very much like the Olympics, it introduces the sport to more and more people. So a lot more people became familiar with who you were at the World Cup.
Yeah, it did. The thing is, go World Cup, like, the only thing we were worried about as a team was for us to, like, make sure we don't concede many goals. And we forgot about having fun also. Because there's no way okay World Cup and then think you're gonna come back again in the next 4 years. So we had to make sure.
I wanna guarantee, but then for me that performance I pulled to go World Cup, it was like, if it's my last, let everyone remember it. And let myself, I'll be proud of myself. And are you?
I am.
Did you have fun?
I enjoyed myself so much.
On the field?
On the field.
I mean, that's not something I can perhaps say for you, perhaps, Andile. No,
I can say.
I didn't play.
What is your memory of this past World Cup when you think about it?
Atande.
Yes.
Atande. I think God places you in platforms so that you can showcase every talent that you have. And I think I was there for all my teammates, and I'm just grateful that I was there because I also was a moral boost for Wendy Shongwe, the youngest player in the team. I think I needed to be there to also remind her that she needs to kneel down and pray before anything else. And I also needed to be strong for my teammates, Aborama. Especially when you play in such big tournaments, there's a whole lot of pressure, you know. And I think I've matured in a way that I know when to speak and when not to speak, and I know how to handle matters. You know, in the past, I was very reckless. You know, I could say whatever I feel at that moment, you know, and I thought, okay, it was right. But I when it gets to somebody, it wasn't, you know, okay. But now I know when to speak. They say silence is golden. You must know when to speak and when not to speak. And I think this World Cup has taught me to be a strong human being, for my teammates, for myself as well. And I've seen my family, how they behave when I'm not okay as well. You know, I've got to learn, okay, this thing he had an uma. Yeah, umama azange ayithande lento ukuthi kuthiwa ngiyagula mina. Azange ayithande because she took care of me, you know, in 2021 when I was very sick. She took care of me. So I think that on its own, when it wasn't cleared that she's not sick, she's not injured, I think that was supposed to be cleared for me. I think that that's the only thing the people of South Africa or people that love Andile Dlamini would know what Andile is angry about. Because Mamelodi Sundowns can't take me to a national team when I'm sick. You know, I think I deserved maybe a statement saying Andile is not sick, Andile is not injured. This is the reason why. I wasn't told that reason, but I had to be supportive of my teammates. You know, I'm a goalkeeper. There can only be one goalkeeper that's playing on a day, and nobody is perfect. And remember, when it's your time, it's your time, and nobody can take it away. If God said this person is going to play this game up until even the next one, even it's going to happen like that. I understand that. I know that. I've once sat on the bench for the longest time, and when I was given a chance, I knew it was my time to shine because God had aligned things for me. Goalkeepers have this union that nobody can break. We have this unity that nobody can break. But yeah, and it also depends on who raised you. My mom raised me well. She raised me well to understand when it's not your time, it's not your time.
Gerard, you watching the World Cup from home. You know Andile's ability. You are seeing all of that. I'm looking at what her contribution, because it's not just her, it's her contribution at Sundowns has delivered here. What are you thinking when you're seeing her? I know Andile being the diplomat and, you know, the very well-spoken ambassador of football. She'll never ever come out and be negative about anything. But I can imagine she was frustrated. You, as her coach sitting at home, do you just say, that's none of my business right now. Ngizombona makabuye.
Yeah, look, Andile, there's one thing that I taught my players. That if you're not on the starting lineup, there's a reason behind why you're not on the starting lineup. The coach, he or she has decided to say, ngicala ngoRama, ngicala ngoMazet, maybe ngicala ngoAndile. No, none of the players is bigger than the team. On the day, if the coach has decided that today it's Andile who's playing, Andile will play. And if the coach has decided Jerry will play. You know, me sitting back there as a coach, you know, I knew the coach had her own reasons to start whoever that she wanted to start. So I wasn't even that big enough to say, let me just give Andile a call and say, don't worry and blah, blah, blah. No, I wouldn't even bother to do that. She knows that when they had a national team, they had a national team. When they had Sundowns, they had Sundowns.
You don't want to cross those lines.
I don't want to cross those lines because I was once bent crossing those lines, talking to the players, just motivating them, but only to find it happen that some of the people, they felt like maybe I was kind of like influencing the players. So then I've learned the hard way. So when the players had Banyana, they had Banyana. When the players had Sundowns, they are my players.
The mood is a bit somber, so let's celebrate it and bring it back up. Here's a moment of magic. This is that Rama moment. It is an absolute genius moment and a little bit of commentary from one of the best moments we've seen this season.
What a pass. Goal number 5. Skillful Ramalepe. Answer a defense splitting pass at Katamulula Lemorago Las Copas Sporting Club. Yawela Mogothola gele. Akama abona letlo.
What are you Kwamar?
I can still picture that moment.
Tell me about it. The ball is coming, you're wide, you're by yourself there. Take me through that moment. For those that didn't watch it, that are listening to us saying, what are they talking about? Talk me through that moment. If I commentate, who's raising?
No, I get it. Mostly coach would say, I must stay wide most of the time. I don't have to tag in. So, Bitumelo win the ball. I thought she was going on the left. But then she turned. And then that fullback, ya Casablanca. Not far from me, and then I saw it coming. I was like, but I've been doing this thing last year go AFCON, but then during trainings I was like, this ball, I'm gonna do this now. And then when it came, I was like, I know I get sharp, you know.
Maybe it's hanging to it.
I get it. Let's not get it. Kinaludi expect her.
Coach, what is the thing called?
I know anything. But I'm full of surprises.
Rama
I know. I get Rama.
Because for those, Andile, describe it. What did she do?
You see, no, if I had to trap it come out on my two.
If night trapile ko moyeng ka lotuli 1 ke tlo tlhaloga.
Ki trapile ka maoto.
Come out because she's used to trapping bolo ka lotuli 1 ko moyeng, and then I'm like, what is Rama doing? You know, but that time I was like, hey, this one, she's enjoying herself. She's enjoying herself.
But that's when you're having fun.
Yeah, it's true.
That's when you love what you do and you have fun while doing it.
No, I really enjoyed that tournament. Like I felt I pushed myself in a way it helped the team.
You've been nominated. You're off to Morocco.
Yes.
You're going to stand against 2 other giants. That must have been cheers. I can imagine the feeling when you're saying on the continent, in the entire Africa, CAF has nominated you.
I was a bit emotional and I was overwhelmed. Next, I understand Italy, but then Kadula Fas and myself, I was like, you know what? I had a bad year last year, CAF with the national team, but then I wasn't like, I need to give up on myself. but I came back. I worked very hard, and also coach was like, I'm gonna work with you until your confidence is back. Because the confidence was gone. Because I felt already the mistakes and all that, and then confidence and then you start underperforming. But then coach was like, I'm gonna work lower until over level. So that moment I've been nominated, I was like, it really shows already. I pulled up the socks and worked very hard to make sure even other people see me or I can still do better.
And these awards are so important, Gerard, because Andile is not South Africa's #1 goalkeeper right now. You know, she's just come back from the World Cup. She wasn't South Africa's #1.
I'm not.
I'm looking at the games played. I'm basing it on what I'm seeing. Maybe you are, I don't know. I'm looking at the games played. And yet, CAF comes, the biggest awards on the continent, and you are nominated as a goalkeeper. That in itself must have been validation for you.
Yeah, I think I look back in the history, because I think they nominate from June or July, somewhere there, 2022, and that's where we won AFCON. And checking that up until now, it then shows, because remember, for me to become a goalkeeper of the tournament, it has to do with the team, right? The team needs to do great. I need to also make sure that we don't concede. So there was history done there where I didn't concede. I only conceded 1 or 2
in the whole tournament.
Yeah, in the whole tournament, and that's the biggest tournament when it comes to national team. And then moved COSAFA, won goalkeeper of the tournament for the first time at COSAFA, with clean sheets as well. Moved CAF Champions League, goalkeeper of the tournament with clean sheets, myself and Sedi. So I think it's most probably stats, more than anything, because a great goalkeeper is shown by what she holds, right? We need to see what to put in.
I want to hear more about it, Andile. Just hold it there, and you're going to sing us out, by the way. I want to hear that voice. Okay. Let's take a quick break. The treble champs are in the building. I've got Rama, I've got Andile, as well as Umcherere. Andile, sorry, I cut you there because I needed to go to ads. But, you were speaking about the year that you've had with great difficulty, but how it's all culminated in this euphoric moment that you're having now, celebrating, not only being nominated as the best goalkeeper on the continent, winning the different tournaments as well, winning the Golden Gloves in the different tournaments as well, and, a moment of elevation, really.
Yeah, of course. Like I was saying, in order for you to be named goalkeeper of the year, or I've seen it in the Ballon d'Or, you have to win something, right? You need to have a trophy in your hand and say, this is what I've won here. It's individual awards, but also you must win something with your team. So I wouldn't like to be a goalkeeper of the year if I hadn't won
anything for the team. Yeah,
because before me it's the team. So I've won it with the national team, goalkeeper of the tournament, and I've won AFCON. I call it AFCON. I don't like that other one. AFCON. And then won CAF Champions League.
Why though? Why don't you like the other one?
No, if we are all equal. Just say AFCON. That's it.
So you don't want it to have the women?
Why CAF Champions League has no CAF Champions League something?
Women's CAF Champions League.
So
it should be the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay.
Yeah. So COSAFA, same thing. So I think let me just talk about this year. This year has been a blessing to me. I'm not a sad human being. I'm a happy human being. But it's not how you start. It's how you finish.
Is it the same with we're accustomed to the men's team. Baba win our team and share. So must still last year some millionaires imnandi mjerere.
Ngizongawe ukuthi
Simnandi mjerere. Mazet is also here. She's sitting in the back there. Mazet, Simnandi, only thumbs up or down. But I'm assuming it should work the same with the women's team. Do you guys get to share the money? It's never been a secret at Sundowns.
Yeah, for sure. And it works the same. You know, it works the same. It's a policy of the club. If we win this like we've won this Champions League, if there's prize money there, Clerk Up, they just won the trophy. They take the trophy, and then the board will decide, okay, there's your stuff. Just like we've won Hollywood Super Bet League, the biggest cup. Then the board will decide, now you bring the cup back home. Then I'm a sentence of what I'm promoting of it.
Rama, man, because you know, Ragabulela, man. Tell them more, Tell them more now. I've got, and you know, I've got one more thing that I need to ask, because you guys are national team players. Before I want to play some voice notes and all of that, I can only imagine the celebrations that you guys felt and had as well. I can only imagine. I don't know. At Janine van Wyk making history. You guys were with her. You were there. She goes and makes history. The most capped player in the history of African football.
Rama, you start.
But it understand, there's nothing we can do about it. We must just accept and move on. Yes, we are happy, or break the record, we are happy. So
Ma?
History made in the African continent, I think, right? And she has been a leader for the national team, and you know, I think also it's a great thing. We've seen it in USA where players are celebrated after they retire. It's a great thing that people are celebrated after they've served the nation, and I would love to see a whole lot of players also being celebrated for serving the national team. We've had so many role models, you know, doing so great. I think I was inspired by Megan Rapinoe in USA when I saw how they, you know, celebrated.
Oh, they really did.
How they celebrated her. You know, they created those friendly games for
as a farewell to her.
Yeah, you know, for them. It was so special, and I think I would also love to be celebrated like that the time I decide I need to retire. You know, so it's incredible that the association thought of that, and I think it's also time where they need to like flip the pages and also go back to everybody and celebrate everybody that has contributed, because they like Janine has been a role model to a lot, and you know, there's so many role models.
But she's not alone.
Yeah, she's not alone. You know, and I also think that we need not to neglect also goalkeepers. Goalkeepers, guys, it takes time for goalkeepers to reach 100. If a goalkeeper passes 50 caps, celebrate that goalkeeper.
I hope let us score your answer, because there's so much of a future in leadership for you when you are done with football in 10 years. There's a lot. 15 when I get 10. There's a lot in that. Jerry, very quickly, would you ever coach? Do you ever think about coaching men's football?
No, for now, no.
You're happy.
I'm happy.
Do you ever think about? And I mean, it's occupied right now and doing very well. But do you ever think about a national team, perhaps?
Yeah, look, not around like Kaya. As you know, the policies of SAFA, they state that all the national teams must be coached by women. But just for your information, there are a couple of few national teams that are knocking on my door, asking for me to come and help them. But for now, like I said,
you're happy here for now.
I'm still happy.
But it's something you would do.
Yeah, but I still want to finish what I've started with Mamelodi Sundowns.
What do you mean? What else is there to finish? What Katila Matrophy?
Club World Cup.
We can't wait for FIFA to announce
Club World Cup.
Yes.
Club World Cup.
Yeah,
yes. That's the next big one.
We deserve it.
Not to see Banyana play, but to see Sundowns take on the best in the world.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
Hemanda. That's the dream.
What happens on the right must also happen on the left. We are waiting. We're crossing fingers.
That they announced the Club World Cup for women.
Yes.
When we started Sundowns, I said I want to make Mamelodi Sundowns one of the biggest teams in Africa. That dream it has been achieved. What more now? Can we make Mamelodi Sundowns one of the best teams in the world?
You guys watch international football. You watch, I think the English, for instance, a great league that they've got going on there. You've watched that. The Spanish have a great league. The Germans have a great league.
Mm-hmm.
When you watch that, you see that and think, yeah, we can definitely compete here. We can definitely.
We are capable.
Yeah, 11v11 on the field.
We are capable.
You just gotta be brave and go in there and just check where you are at.
To see that, because it
To
would be
see
nice to
where-
see the levels as to where are we.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to come in there, Andile. 2 years back, TUT, Tshwane University of Technology, they taught Spain, and they played against top teams from Spain, and they hammered them.
I see it.
I see.
No, I see it. FIFA, Zintumili Mendy. It's 18:52. When we come back, we'll play some of your voice notes. The chaps are here.
Join the best value network with Telkom and save up to 300 Rand when you purchase any selected Telkom prepaid device at our participating retail partners. Plus, you get free 5 gigabytes anytime data, 5 gigabytes night surfer data, and a 25-minute all-network voice bundle once off with every purchase. Offer available at your nearest PEP, Ackermans, TFG, Mr. Price, and other participating retail stores. Get it now.
Ready to go gift shopping? Put on your cozy, grab a cold drink, and climb on the Lilo. Open the Take-A-Lot app and check out the thousands of gifting options for everyone on your list. Take-A-Lot has epic deals on beauty, tech, sports, toys, and more. With Take-A-Lot, you can say goodbye to crowds, queues, and looking for parking. Take-A-Lot will deliver to your stoop anywhere from Lens to Littleton. Or you can collect at a Take-A-Lot pickup point near you. Download the Take-A-Lot app to shop gifts now.
Meet Anati. He has HIV and wakes up wishing he could replace his morning alarm with a loving voice saying,
Morning, my love. Mwah. Coffee?
Wait, what? A wife? And a baby too?
Actually, 2 babies.
Wow, congratulations. I guess Anati takes his ARVs daily and has achieved undetectable equals untransmittable. This means the amount of HIV in his body is so low it can't harm him or be passed on to anyone else. For more on U equals U, go to your clinic or visit uequalsu.co.za because the more you ARV, the less you HIV.
All right, here we go. Call Metro FM now on 0860 002160. Drop us a voice note on 060 552 7303. Waking up, turned up.
Good evening, Andile. Good evening, and the team there out there. Good evening to the ladies and the coach, Sundowns team, Jereza. Hey, guys, this is Big Samaswai. Big is in the house. Guys, you made us proud. We're proud of you. You made us feel that you are still South Africans out there. Both ladies of Sundowns and the men's, especially you ladies, you made us these Africans out there that South Africa is still there and it's still a country of football. Are you making us proud, guys? Just recently that they just are trying, but we have been forgetting. Dallas Cosley, Speaker Samaswai says, all the best to you. We are proud of you. We are not jealous. South Africans, Sundowns is doing well, both ladies and every man. Well done. Congratulations, Speaker Samaswai. My teams and the management can see what you're doing. Thank you, guys. Have a lovely time. Enjoy your success. Thank you. Bye.
Danko.
Olama uzeda. Bona mo tsere mapara mo ki squad as is felletsing that so tsere squad. One of those guys have made us proud. I mean, congratulations guys, well done, job well done. Hey tada.
Hey Tawal.
Hey, good evening Mo.
Hey tada.
Good evening to your guest. A great team and great players, especially like the keeper Andile, very humble, very beautiful, and a great player. I got a crush on her too. Keep it up.
That's why I couldn't my voice, my man.
Keep on winning more titles, and maybe break into the cycle of players who play abroad. Because we need more players playing abroad and making money overseas. Because since our league doesn't give you as much money, I know Sundowns give you money, but anhambe nokwenza imali or can't.
No, hold on, hold on. Ma must answer there. Answer kulum.
Thank you so much for the love. But
have a crush on you.
angemnanywa yena kodwa angemnanywa ngiyabonga futhi ngiyangisupport but hayi grand ngokujona mina grand ngithathiwe.
Hi Andile, hope you're well. Great show as always. Yeah, your guest today, all I can say is that can they rub off that goldenness, that winning spirit, that work ethic on the rest of South Africa, especially me, because I really need that. Maybe they can be my career coaches or something, and they are the one people that always just confuse my sexuality, but then yeah, well done ladies. And then to my high school teacher, the principal actually was Jerry, and he pushed us so much that even till today I thank that man. So well done to everyone. And yeah, I know that officially, maybe they will announce it next year officially, they are the South African teams, both women and men teams. So yeah, well done guys. Nobusha from my bank. Hi babe.
Rama. So vele batho ba le bona hey ba confuse.
I think
not I clap.
That's all we do.
Oh man, guys, I personally love you so much. I mean, you know that. Every time I see you guys, Mazet, I tell you, Andile, Mcherere, I love what you've gone and done. I think you guys are winners. My wish for you is a full stadium of yellow at a big stadium watching you play. I think that is the biggest compliment that Masandawana can give you, that this country can give you. I think, I'd love to see one game next season, be it maybe in the league or whatever, at a Loftus where the stadium is yellow and people have paid money just to come and watch you. I would love that for you. I would love that. I think that would be the best compliment. Timmy tells me I must take one more call. Hi.
Hi, Andile.
Hey, Tawon.
Banele from Delft.
What's up, man?
I'm good, man. I just want to congratulate the girls and the coach. Let's just give credit where it's due. Sundowns as an institution is a big team and it's doing great.
Danko boy. Appreciate it, yeah?
Yeah. Kuwe inonjo yami. Kuwe
evazophela.
Oh, goosebumps when I saw that video.
Oh, you've started it. You've started it. Andile, you must finish it.
Muriri uyanini kulento kanti kwisquad Andile.
Ubani?
Muriri. Murisi.
Umrifi. Oh, uyanini kusquad mjana?
The best left back we have in SA.
Alright lakona.
Alright lakona boy.
Alright lakona boy.
Alright lakona. Okay. Oh no, but she's an amazing player. It's one of those things I ask myself all the time when I don't see her, but the other players there. Faith Mamape is with us. Faith,
hi.
Have you ever had a woman serenade you?
A woman serenade me?
Yeah.
No, I would like to see them try though. That'll be fun.
Okay, here we go. Andile, please give us something.
Okay. Atandwe sasanja hamba atandwe sizawufonelana atandwe ndiqalukubona atandwe davele dahlanya guwe ingqondo yami.
That's why people's sexualities are confused.
No, hold on a second. But now can she do that wearing the blue suit? Because it's way she sings like that wearing the blue suit. You think I don't know? I never have girls make me blush, but I must say, I am blushing, and that's not a very
Andile,
easy
please
thing.
get out of my studio. This is my job.
Yeah,
Making face blush is my job.
And Andile tries, but today, look at me. I'm a black woman, but I've turned.
So you have a thing for Andile?
I've got a thing for Andile that can clearly sing.
It's 2 after the hour 7. I gotta let the champs go. But guys, this is an open forum. We love what you do. We don't support women's football. No, we support football. And that means supporting you. And it's the easiest thing to do to support you. I go to the stadiums and I watch you. And I wish everybody takes their time to go and see your talent. Because if there's one thing we all want, is to be seen. Jerere? Nyakunganyo boy.
Nyakunganyo Tim.
I'm sexually confused. Like,
I'm going to jump.
We're gonna get out of here. Thanks so much for being a part of the show. I'm gonna try to get them on Sport at 10 as well, so we can have some fun and games on television. They've just got a busy schedule now. I know they've got 2 more games to play, although they've clinched the league. That was just better than everybody else. It's 3 after the hour 7. We've got to get out of here. From myself and the entire KBY Kabu Yellow team, the club. Congratulations. Pela, and so.